I want you to look at the history books. They tell us that on April 12, 1961, the Soviet Union won the first lap of the space race. They launched Yuri Gagarin into orbit, and he returned as a hero. He was the first human in space. But there is a dark theory that suggests the history books are incomplete. It suggests that Gagarin wasn't the first. He was simply the first survivor. This theory claims that before Gagarin, the Soviet Union launched other men and women into the darkness. But when their missions failed, when their rockets exploded, or when they drifted off into deep space, the government simply erased them. They airbrushed their faces out of photos. They deleted their records. To the world, they never existed. But someone was listening. This is the story of the Lost Cosmonauts and the radio recordings that captured their final moments. To understand this, we have to go to Turin, Italy, in the late 1950s. Two brothers, Achille and Giovanni Judica-Cordiglia, were amateur radio geniuses. They built a massive listening station, Torre Bert, on the outskirts of the city. They figured out the radio frequencies used by the Soviet space program. The Soviets didn't encrypt their communications because they didn't think anyone outside of Russia could track a rocket. But the brothers could, and what they heard terrified them. In 1960, months before Gagarin's flight, the brothers picked up a signal. It wasn't a voice. It was a sound that chilled their blood. It was the sound of heavy, labored breathing, like someone suffocating. Alongside the breathing was a rhythmic thumping sound, a heartbeat. They recorded it. As they listened, the heartbeat got faster, and then slower, until it stopped. The signal went dead. The brothers believed they had just listened to a Soviet pilot dying of heart failure in orbit. The Soviet Union officially denied any launch happened that day. But the most disturbing recording came in May 1961, just a few weeks after Gagarin's success. The brothers picked up a frantic transmission. It wasn't a man. It was a woman's voice. She sounded confused and terrified. She was speaking Russian. The brothers translated the audio tape. She asks, "Is it dangerous? Talk to me. Our transmission begins now." Then, her voice rises in panic. "I feel hot. I am hot. It is hot, isn't it?" Then she screams, "I can see a flame. I can see a flame. I feel hot. I feel hot. 32, 41. Am I going to crash? Yes, I feel hot." The transmission ends in a scream of static. The brothers believe they heard a female cosmonaut burning up alive during a failed re-entry. The Soviet Union records show no launch on that day. To this day, we do not know who she was. She is known only as the Torre Bert Woman. Skeptics say the brothers faked the tapes. They say the Russian grammar was bad. They say it's just a ghost story. But we know for a fact that the Soviet Union erased people. Look at the story of Vladimir Komarov. He was a known cosmonaut. In 1967, he launched in the Soyuz 1, but the ship was broken. It was a death trap. Komarov knew he was going to die, but he went anyway to protect his backup pilot, Yuri Gagarin. As Komarov re-entered the atmosphere, his parachute failed. US listening posts in Turkey recorded him crying and cursing the people who put him in a botched spaceship as he plummeted to the ground. When he hit the Earth, his body was reduced to a blackened lump of coal. The Soviets gave him a state funeral. But if he had died silently in orbit, if he had drifted away, would they have admitted it? Or would they have erased him too? There is another chilling possibility: the endless orbit. If a rocket fires its engines too hard, it doesn't stay in Earth's orbit. It breaks gravity and shoots out into the solar system. In 1959, the brothers claimed to detect a signal from a capsule moving away from Earth. The signal got fainter and fainter, calling for help, until it vanished into the distance. If there was a human inside that capsule, they didn't die of heat. They didn't die of a crash. They suffocated alone, in the absolute silence of deep space. And their body is still out there today. A frozen mummy, perfectly preserved in a metal tin, drifting past Mars, drifting past Jupiter, a ghost ship sailing forever into the void. The space race was a war. And in war, the first casualty is the truth. We celebrate the heroes who came back. But we should also remember the ones who didn't. The phantoms who paved the road to the stars with their lives. So, the next time you look at the moon, remember, it isn't just rocks and dust up there. It is a graveyard. I am your host. Keep listening to The Static. Subscribe.